Winnipeg. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your FTF Canada Winter Combine Series stop here in beautiful Manitoba. We had some fantastic action yesterday, and we're looking for more here today. Starting things off this morning, we've got Team 2 in orange taking on Team 3. Sophie Poots in goal for Team 2, while Anna Fisher is in goal on the right side of your screen for Team 3. Fisher getting some early action here to start us off. A lot of talent on display here in the Peg. We've got 3 games here this morning with the ladies. Then we'll be back in action with the boys starting around 9:30. Or 10:30 rather, that. The last girls game kicks off at 9:30. Fisher will take the corner kick here today. The 6-foot keeper from Montreal U17s. Very confident with the ball at her feet. Also plays striker when given the chance. Ball popped up into the air here, and that's Marceline getting underneath it there. The right winger wearing number 238, and ball popped over Fisher's goal, and she'll have a sigh of relief here as we've gotten underway a little earlier than anticipated. Shouldn't be a problem, but they say the early bird catches the worm, right? Cheyenne Cox forced out of bounds here on this near sideline. Loughran with it. Playing it back, and Amber Gregoire wearing number 40 for Orange at left back. Had a solid day yesterday. We'll see if we can find another stellar performance from her here today. As Fisher rolls it out to her right. Loughran playing it back. Gregoire is going to use her keeper. Poot feeling the pressure, pushes it out to the right, and Erica Knudsen forced out wide. Still trying to clear the zone here. Early opportunity, but offside. through the middle, and Team 2 able to get it out of their end here. Playing the ball forward, and Fisher now being engaged by her back line. Emily Teru with it now. Isla Marceline applying pressure to her. Cheyenne Cox playing a ball up the left side, sprinting onto it here. Sorry, there's a slight discrepancy in my team sheet by the looks of it. Oh, it's Serba on the left side here. I do apologize. She was a late change on the roster sheet here, so I had to review my notes. Pass slipped through to Burnett. Lochran with the pressure. Poot receives the ball and clears, but only as far as Serba. Lovely little passing play, and a shot that maybe was released a bit prematurely, as I don't think the striker realized how much time she had up there. Cheyenne Cox gets it right back into the path of Talia Savard, and again, easy work for the keeper. Isla Marceline unable to get past the defender. Emily Teru stepping up here this morning. It's the Burnett sisters matching up against each other here today. Arena playing for Team 2 in orange, wearing number 235, while Sister Holly's wearing number 19 in blue. Marceline getting a shoulder into Cox. Here's Teru. Teru playing a beautiful ball in for Serba. Serba's onside. Poots out of her goal to meet her and quickly hops onto the ball and calms things down. This is Burnett. Poot receives the ball in her own end. Distributes it back out onto the left wing. A lovely turn to create some space. Ball over the top intended for Marceline. Cox got to it first. Isla Marceline cutting back to the right side. Lovely little move to create some space and a chance here, and what a shot just off the bar. Second opportunity, and Fisher reaches for that and pushes it out of bounds. Fantastic work here from Team 2 to get us started first thing in the morning. It was Alexis Neves with that initial shot that went off the bar. Ball into the box and cleared from danger. Second phase here is Team 2 look for a searching pass into the danger zone. Ball pushed out onto the wing. It was Talia Savard laying it off there. Gregoire's pass intercepted. Rena Burnett trying to turn. As is the custom here, wholesale changes for both sides. I'll try and keep you updated as each individual engages with play. Not going to tell you who just came in and out for both teams. It's about 14 new players into the match. We'll see how that changes the dynamic of play. Corner kick coming here for Team 3. Ball in towards the top of the 6, bouncing around. No one from Team 3 able to get a shot off. Here's another ball into the box, but Sophie Poots out of her goal to come collect that. She quickly rolls it out onto the wing for Madeline Palmiero. Well read there by Chloe Reynolds. She stepped in to break up the play. Here's Little laying it off, and ball's played over the top. Ryan Dankovic going back to her keeper. Oh, glorious opportunity coming here. Kayla Pachenko has found some space. Wonderful job working the ball around. There's Marley Martinez Okamo. Receive the ball here on the near side. Ball's going to go back to Poot once again. Lovely touch there from Dankovic. Oh. Enjoyed that turn from Martinez Okamau. Ball ends up at the feet of Fisher. Little's going to chase this one down on the near sideline. Unable to keep it in, but she's won the throw. Serba gave chase, but couldn't track the ball down. Martinez Okamau laid it off. Reynolds turned, dispossessed. Charmaine Ma with it now. Charmaine cutting through the defenders, still with it. And Charmaine Ma blasts home her first of the day. And the score is 1-0 for Team 2. We saw her bury one yesterday, and here she is once again. Looks to the heavens as she's got her first goal of the day. Walked right through the defenders and buried that ball. Little smacks the ball forward. Let's talk about Charmaine Ma here for a second from FC Regina. 5'2" central attacking midfielder or left winger. She's got a 4.0 GPA. Wants to study kinesiology, and she'll be graduating in 2027. So she's got some time here before she's off to university. Dankovic giving it back to Poot. Poot with a big booming high kick, just over half. Emily Little getting it forward and into the path of Latana Hosser. Turned over in the middle. This is Carissa Scaramucci. Scaramucci playing a more central role today. She's open now if they can find her. Right idea. Ooh, a touch back to Fisher, and Fisher's going to push that ball wide of her goal and out for a corner. Scaramucci looked really good yesterday. Very active over on that left side. We'll see what she can do in the middle this time around. Gregoire can't get herself out of trouble, but here she is continuing to apply pressure and try and win the ball back. Ball played up onto the wing for I've now got a number here. I do apologize. Now look. I don't want to make assumptions here. I thought I knew who that was, but it doesn't match up with the jersey number here, so I do apologize. Oh, lovely bit of work here, and a shot in towards Fisher. Parried away. It was Aaliyah Osorio. She's got a goal on the board here so far at the Combine. Scored on a breakaway, making no mistake yesterday. the second half of first match of the day, where she beat Taylor Hollyoak. Team 1 was asleep at the wheel then. Let's see if she can take advantage of Team 3 this time out. And Scaramuzzi goes to ground looking for the call. Charmaine Ma lays it off. Here's Ma. Scaramuzzi with it once more in the corner, trying to wriggle free and find some space. She's closed down by 3 defenders, and the ball's put out for a goal or a throw in. Getting ahead of myself here, friends. Charmaine Ma tried to bring that down, but it's going to be cleared out once more for a throw. Here's Gregoire. Palmiero got it forward. Serva doing a great job calming things down. Here she is. Oh, lovely turn. I love Serva's ability to play in tight spaces like that. It's exactly what you're looking for. Here's Charmaine Ma again. The searching pass turned away by the central defender. That's Emily Teru once again. Here's Knudsen. Ava Etienne getting it forward. Serba turning, firing off the crossbar. What an opportunity that was. Poot's going to chase that ball into the corner. Lumped forward by Bright Kreutz. Scaramuzzi with it now once more. Step over, working her way into the middle, leaves it for Ma. Ma directing traffic. Teru steps up and pushes that ball forward. Here's Teru chasing a ball into the corner. Pressure coming from Osorio. Osorio leaves the foot in. Osorio with it still down towards the touchline, and that cross is going to be deflected out for a corner kick. Fisher collects that ball at the top of the box, and that's your last play of the first half. 1-0 your score here as we head to the break. We'll be back in a few minutes with your second half of action from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's the FTF Canada Winter Combine Series. All right, friends. Here we are with your second half of action. Scores 1-0 right now. 1-0 for the girls in orange. Team 2. And now it's 2-0. Early goal to start things off. Fast finish there from number 136. That's Alexis Neves. Neves in again to apply pressure. Cheyenne Cox unable to keep the ball in. Loughran calling for the ball. Here she is. Goes through her legs. Ball over the top. Cook trying to run onto this. That's going to go out for a corner. Cook bagged a goal yesterday in her second game of the day. We'll see if she's got another one in store. She's in a little battle with Emile Little and a header to add a second goal here in as many minutes for Team 2. So 3-0 your score just like that. I'll have confirmation for you here in just a moment. It was Rena Burnett. Burnett plays for Winnipeg Phoenix FC. Stands 5'7", plays central attacking midfield or striker. She'll be graduating in 2028, so plenty of time to figure out what she's going to do with that 4.0 GPA. Alexis Neves, who scored the first goal, here in the second half, is driven all the way up from Thunder Bay. She'll be graduating next year. Stands 5'3", plays central attacking midfield or left wing. Another one undecided on what she'd like to do with the rest of her life. Can't blame her. She's still pretty young. If you want to feel really old, I can tell you what year she was born. 2009. Does not remember the Vancouver Winter Olympics. What were you doing when Sidney Crosby scored the goal? Here's Loughran. Loughran's going to have the call go against her. So 3-0 your score here. Quick succession of goals sees the lead tripled here very quickly for Team 2. Rena Burnett turns on the ball, has it poked free. We've had changes in goal here I should probably notify you of. This is Taylor Holyoke coming out to try and meet the ball. Actually beaten to it there by Ella Young. But it's going to go out for a goal kick. It's Vienna Vasillo in goal at the other end of the field. Vasillo plays for FC Northwest. Stands 5'4". The most diminutive of our keepers here today, but another one who plays left wing if you'll let her. Born 2010, 3.6 GPA, wants to study science or math, and Charmaine Ma puts the ball past her for her second of the day. Ma's on a real roll here. Again, Ma from Regina. She, another 2009, wanting to study kinesiology. In goal at the other side of the field is Taylor Holyoke from 1v1 Football Dreams. She's graduating this spring. Stands 5'10". 3.5 GPA. Still not 100% sure on what she'd like to do either. So Charmaine Ma with her third goal in 3 games now. Amber Gregoire playing the ball out to the right side for Palmiero. Marceline unable to get around Emily Little. Gregoire steps up, whiffs on the ball. Lovely pass, and just unable to get onto the end of that was the intended target. Ball brought down by Zabrowski. Here's Jasmine Paz. Oh, great chance coming here, and it was right into the path of Zabrowski, but she couldn't bring it down. Here's Paz. Zabrowski getting it back to Paz. Savard playing a ball in towards the top of the box. Shot in towards Holyoke, and she's going to clear this one quickly up the field. Brought down by Cook. She has a look over her shoulder, decides to go to the right side for Marceline. Marceline tries to bring it down. Teru turning. Paz playing it back for Burnett. Gregoire again charging over to clean things up. Here's Cook with a touch. Dawibita and Cook unable to connect. Marceline gets around the defender, but can't keep the ball in bounds. She's a shifty player. I like what I've seen from her here these last 2 days, but I'd love to see her find her reward for all her hard work. Here's Gregoire closing down the attacker, and what a finish there. by Ella Young. Getting her team back into the game. Suddenly a 3-goal lead's down to 2. Good pace there from Ella Young. Let's talk about her real quick. She's from Winnipeg Phoenix FC. She's another 2008, stands 5'4". She plays central attacking midfield or left wing. Born in 2010. Oh, she'll be graduating in 2020. I think I misspoke there. Wants to study medicine. She's got a 4.0 GPA. Diabita has it poked free. Paz gets a tip of her toe to that and pushes it out of bounds. She was trying to get around Neves. Lochran gets around Zabrowski. Ball pushed wide for Neves to run onto. Is she going to be able to latch onto this and chases it into the corner, keeps it in. Still with it as she charges across the touchline and a shot in towards goal by Cook. Just didn't get all of it. Here's Isla Marceline with it now. Calmly playing it back. Knudsen with it. Or, sorry, Palmiero, rather that. Young trying to slip a pass through, but broken up. Play broken up there by Manon Lambert. Palmiero is going to chase this one deep into her own end. Hollyoak asking for the ball. She's got plenty of time. No one really applying pressure. She's finally going to see Talia Savard make her way towards her. Savard's got the ball all alone at the top of the 18, closed down by 2 defenders, gets a shot off and puts it just over the goal. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Talia Savard was just standing there, and the ball magically found its way to her. Isla Marceline making her way back out onto the pitch so Madeline Palmiero can have a bit of a rest. Lambert can't get around the on-rushing attacker. The ball goes out for a goal kick. Holyoke to take. Smashes it up the left wing here for Scaramuzzi. Paxton Ives giving chase. I owe her an apology. I couldn't see her jersey number in the first half as she was putting in a good effort, and here she is again with the ball. Knudsen dispossessed. Here's Charmaine Ma playing a ball into the corner. Great work there, and rushing on to this is Marley Martinez-Okamo. Serba's clearance attempt only gets as far as Pacheco. Pacheco's going to have a look towards goal, and that's going to go well wide of the net. 3-1 your score right now, friends. We're a little bit ahead of schedule, which isn't a problem. There's almost certainly always a rental immediately following the event, so I'm sure the facility staff will be thrilled to be able to make the changeover happen as seamlessly as possible. For more observations on facility operations, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'm mostly kidding. Osorio with a chance here on goal, and she's made it 4-1. One-touch finish. Great work observing Vassallo and her positioning as she came charging out of the goal, and it was an easy finish. Looks like we've got a player down on the field. I believe it's Emily Little. Having a bit of difficulty breathing, shaking up the old inhaler over there. Take a second here to have a cup of coffee. We'll come back once we're back to play. Ball smacked forward by Knudsen. Serba with it now. Poked free by Paz. Or not Serba, sorry. That's Nora Rye. Charging up the pitch here is Talia Savard. Shot in towards goal, and Hollyoak's not going to have trouble with that ball. Paz is going to get ahead to it. This is Lambert. Lambert got the ball out onto the wing for Scaramuzzi. Here's Pacheco with it. Puts it through Paz's legs, but she's taken down. She'll win the call. Pacheco with a shot in towards goal, and that's just wide of the net and out. 4-1 here, friends. First game of the day. As Team 2 currently lead Team 3. Charmaine Ma with 2 of the 4 goals. Pacheco and Neves with 1 of the other goals. Serba's offside. Osorio, I believe, scored the other one. Why am I struggling so hard here to remember who scored? Martinez. Okamo with some good work over on that far side. And that's it. That's your final whistle here, friends. 4-1. your final score in your first game of the day. We'll be back here in a few minutes with the second game. It's going to be Team 1 taking on Team 2. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your FTF Canada Winter Combine Series stop in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and we'll be right back. All right, friends, we're back at it again here with your second game of the day. It's day 2 of the FTF Canada Winter Combine Series. We're in Winnipeg, Manitoba. We've got Team 1 taking on Team 2. Team 1 in blue, Team 2 in orange. Sophie Putin goal for Team 1. On the left side of your screen, and it's Anna Fisher in goal on the right side of your screen here for the women in orange. Cook giving chase. Ball into the middle for Rusin. Her pass just shy of its intended target. Here's Ahmed. She's dispossessed. It was Neves who won the ball back. This is Gregoire. She's closed down quickly. Chloe Yezi going to ground, getting the call. A little bit of confusion there, but coming away with it is Lillian Jensen. She had a couple solid performances yesterday. Good work by Dankowicz to put an end to that play. Here's Burnett. Full head of steam and a shot it towards goal, and what a save by Anna Fisher. Rena Burnett with the glorious opportunity there. Here's Charmaine Ma. Ma's pass off target, picked off by Maya Rusin. Burnett deemed to be offside. She looked to receive the pass there from Manon Lambert. Fisher with a big booming kick up over half into the corner. Ahmed giving chase. So is Yezi. That's going to be escorted out of bounds by Amber Gregoire. Amber Gregoire Great work here so far this morning. Very good yesterday as well. She's got a 4.0. Wants to study social work. She'll be graduating in 2027. Stands 5'9", plays center back or central defensive midfielder. You love to see a center back who can show that kind of versatility. An ability to play on the ball as well. It means you can change your formation regularly and change players on the fly. That ball looked, I could tell from here it was out of bounds. Not sure what Joey Beto was doing over there. Ball into the middle, collected by Madison DeWitt. Or sorry, rather that Nora Rye. DiVincenzo with pressure on her from Burnett. Here's DiVincenzo moving in towards the top of the 18. DiVincenzo with a shot in towards goal, and that's just wide of Poot's goal. Sophie Poot, she stands 5'7". She plays goalkeeper, as we've seen here today, and has her secondary position listed also as goalkeeper. Born in 2010, she will be graduating in 2028. Wants to study biology, has a 4.0 GPA. Here's DiVincenzo with another shot in towards goal. That goes off of Charmaine Mond. It's finally cleared out of bounds by Madeline Palmiero. Ahmed causing all kinds of problems for this back line with her pressure. There she is again, getting a foot in. She'll receive the ball here from Rusin, or at least she was the intended target. Marceline applying pressure there and squirts free into the path of Reese Catcher. Burnett trying to turn, finally getting around Mackenzie Ryu. Ahmed back to Fisher. Fisher turns it over in her box to Charmaine Ma. Lucky that Ma got it caught up in her feet. Doibita unable to keep the ball in. Substitutions coming here for both sides. Here's Ma switching play. Loughran chasing this down. Unable to keep it in. Gregoire puts the ball back into play. Not sure what's going on. The players seem to be having a lot of trouble keeping the ball in over on that far side. Feels like the 15th throw in. Oh boy. Over on that far side of the pitch. Gregoire to take once again. Here's Ma working her way into space. Looked like she was going to have a shot towards goal. Here she's having another think about it. Marley Mackey playing a ball for Olivia Casey. Mackey getting the ball caught up in her feet, but cleaned up nicely there by Lillian Jensen. Charmaine Ma with the ball now. Oh, there's a handball in the box from Osorio. Lochran played it out onto the wing for Scaramuzzi. Scaramuzzi with the right-footed ball into the box. Charmaine Moss got onto the end of it. Bit of a strong touch. She's able to keep it in. Ball pushed out wide for Iman Ahmed. She's able to keep it in. Edge of the box. Ball in towards goal, and Poot's not going to have any trouble with that. Here's Osorio. Osorio with a step over, finds a bit of space, closed down, and another chance coming here. Burnett giving chase, and this is a shot in towards goal by Madison DeWitt. Another shot in towards goal, and Fisher's beat. Good finish there by Marley Martinez Okamau. Okamau from Westman Football Club in Minnedosa Mustangs. She'll be graduating in 2027. Stands 5'8". She plays central attacking midfield or central midfield. 3.9 GPA. Wanting to study kinesiology. Casey had a look to goal there, so it's tightly contested match here so far, but still only 1-0 as Lochran tries to feed a pass through. DeWitt with it now. DeWitt with a shot in towards goal, and Fisher's going to fall to her left and make the save. Ball played back for Fisher. She's going to give it right back again to Lillian Jensen. Here's Jensen once more. Fisher beat again, and it's Burnett with another goal. Team 2. No trouble scoring here this morning. Charmaine able to clear. Ball brought down by Bella Weiss. Ball played back here for Mackey. Mackey's going to get it back again. Mackey smacking a ball up towards the edge of the 18. Dankovic getting a toe in, poking the ball free from Iman Ahmed. Ahmed's so quick, though. Tough to get around her like that. And that's it, folks. That's your first half of action. 2-0 your score going into the break here in Winnipeg. It's your FTF Canada Winter Combine Series. My name's Pierce Lang. We'll be back in a few minutes with your second half of action. Your second game of the day. right, friends. We're back at it here in beautiful Winnipeg, Manitoba. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your FTF Canada Winter Combine Series. Second game of the day here for the girls. 2-0 your score right now coming out of the break. We've had changes in goal. Taylor Hollyoak in goal for Team 2 right now on the right side of your screen, and it's Vanna Vasallo in goal on the left side of your screen for Team 1. Shot there by Rusin, blocked, pops up into the air. Casey was looking to get it back to Rusin, but her pass slightly off target, and it'll be a Team 2 throw. Here's Burnett. Burnett's pass blocked by Reese Catcher. Catcher joining the attack. This is Olivia Casey putting a ball into the middle and gets it right back again, but she's offside. Marceline laying it off. And that shot's well wide a goal off the boot of Nora Ryan. Dowie Bita playing it wide for Isla Marceline. Marceline closed down quickly but retains possession. Still with it. Fancy footwork on the sideline, but she goes to ground. It was great work there by Mackenzie Rio, and ball swung into the box. Catcher able to clear. Marceline laying it off, getting it right back again. Here's a chance, and Marceline unable to get it past Vassallo. Great setup there on the 1-2 with Burnett. Ball over the top, and Ryu's going to shield that and escort it out of bounds for a goal kick. No, ball goes out for a goal kick. Team 1 struggling to get the ball out of their own end. Charmaine Ma is going to play it out onto the wing for Marceline. She's found Bernat, who tried to get it right back to her. Reese Ketcher able to clear and put that ball out for a throw. Chance coming here, and big save from Taylor Hollyoak. Another save from Hollyoak. Was he I'm pretty sure with a shot there. Could have been DiVincenzo. There. It was DiVincenzo, apologies. The two should not be on the same team. playing on the same side of the pitch. Same hair color, hair length, height, build. So you'll have to forgive me. I do apologize. I got Missy Ezzy and DiVincenzo confused several times yesterday. Ezzy coming back onto the pitch now, probably in place of DiVincenzo. Here's Ma stealing the ball, cutting through the middle. Ma with it still. Tries to get around the defender, and Cook ends up with it at her feet. Ball pushed out wide onto the wing, and a shot from distance from Osorio, I believe. No. That's not Osorio. Know for a fact that it's not. Apologies. Marceline brings the ball down. Corner kick coming here for Team 2. Burnett twisting and turning, unable to find some space, finally cleared. It'll be Ember Gregoire getting to it first, pushing it forward. This is Alexa Link giving chase. Head up, scanning the pitch. Rolling the ball over with her right foot. Works it into the corner. Swings across in. Chance here for Ahmed. She takes a touch. Needed to hit that first time or create some more space for her, but that is a tough ask for a 15, 16-year-old here. Ahmed, born in 2009, so she's 16. We'll cut her some slack. Link playing it back. Turned over. Osorio giving chase. Pokes it free from the feet of Mackenzie Ryu, but cleaned up over on that far side by DiVincenzo. Scaramuzzi unable to keep the ball in. Ryu did well to find some space. Here's Ember Gregoire trying to slip a pass through. Pass through. Looked like it was offside from here. Loughran closing the attacker down. Uncharacteristic turnovers there twice in a row now for Ember Gregoire. Chloe Yezi hustling hard here this morning. Shot in towards goal and pushed out by Hollyoak. Yezi with another glorious opportunity. She's really finding her rhythm here this morning. The 5'4" right winger from FC Northwest plays on either wing. 4.0 wants to study law. Ball shipped up towards half link with a lovely little turn, and she's put a ball into the path of Iezi, but here's Gregoire cleaning things up. She's got room. Hollyoak calling for the ball. Taylor Hollyoak looking. She's got some space now. Iman Ahmed applying pressure. Lillian Jensen. She's had her hands full here in this game. Takes a ball off the chest, and that goes out for a corner. Ball bouncing around in the box, and Team 1 trying to clear. Scaramuzzi putting it in towards goal, and will be scooped up by Vassallo. Gregoire can't get the ball past Iman Ahmed. Fantastic defensive work there. Closing down Dawibita. That's it. That's your final whistle here for game 2. Final score in this one, 2-0 for Team 2. We'll be back in just a few short minutes with your third and final game of the day here from Winnipeg. It's the FTF Canada Women's Winter Combine Series. My name is Pierce Lang. We'll see you in a few minutes. All right, friends, we're back at it. One final time here from Winnipeg. Just your third game of the day. We're a little bit ahead of schedule. Team 1 taking on Team 3. Team 1 in blue. Taylor Hollyoak in goal for Team 1 over on the left side of your pitch. Wow. Anna Fisher's in goal right now, guarding against this corner kick for Team 3, and she's going to watch that ball go wide of her goal and out for a goal kick. Oh, chance there. Steered away by Team 3 defender. Can't quite tell who that was. You'll have to forgive me. Biella Weiss playing it wide. Ryu playing a ball in towards the edge of the box, but unable to get onto the end of that was Kaylin Asham. Asham's going to apply pressure here and try and keep Team 3 in their own end. Reese Ketcher getting a foot to that ball. Or sorry, not Reese Ketcher. My mistake. That was Kira LaFrance. Oh, lovely touch there from Brooke Hollinger, wearing number 56 in the middle of the pitch there for Team 3. Big save there from Vassallo. Oh, bit of confusion here, and that ball's going to be out for a goal kick. Fisher will be thanking her lucky stars. She was almost beat. I'm not sure what happened there between her and her defensive leader, Lillian Jensen. Oh, big save there from Holyoke as she reaches up and pulls that one down and immediately launches the counterattack. Hollinger getting it forward. Chance coming here for Team 3 and a shot in towards goal, and no funny business there as Anna Fisher falls on that ball. Casey dispossessed. Ella Young got the ball forward, and Fisher will calm things down. Oh, dangerous pass there from Fisher. Chance coming here for Team 3. All alone in front is Chloe Reynolds, and Fisher did a great job to close her down and use her entire 6-foot frame. Olivia Casey launching a ball forward and plays that out of bounds. Oh, great pass here. Opportunity knocking, and Cheyenne Cox goes to ground. And she puts that ball wide of the goal. Well, France has the call. Go against her. Cox tries to bring it down. Jensen clears, and that's knotted out of bounds for a throw. Another chance coming here for Team 3. Ella Young. Or not Ella Young. Sorry. It's Serba. Serba almost got through there. Holly Burnett clearing the ball. Brooke Hollinger able to clear. Shia just wide of Hollyoak's goal. Fisher with it, being closed down by Serba. Jansen got it forward. Oh, a shot in towards goal, and what a finish by number 165 in blue. That's Layla Davidson. A fantastic finish from the top of the 18. Paz with the shot in towards goal there. She's going to have to hustle back into position. Burnett getting ahead to it. Link controlling. Run here from Olivia Casey, and she's not going to catch that as it rolls out over the touchline and out of bounds. Jasmine Paz playing that central defensive midfield role has been pretty busy here. Ball swung into the box, and what a header to finish that off. And 2 goals quite quickly here. And suddenly it's 2-0 for Team 1. A fabulous finish there. It was Reese Catcher burying the header. So Davidson and Catcher, moments apart, scoring the goals here. Ball in front, cleared by Davidson or not Davidson, but a calm finish. 110? Fabulous finish there from Zaborski. Or Zabrowski. So let's go through it really quick here, friends. These goals have been 3 in 3 minutes, it feels like. Haven't even had a chance to tell you about the young ladies who've performed here. Chelsea Zabrowski from FC Northwest is graduating in 2027. She stands 5'5", plays either defensively or in an attacking central midfield role. 4.0 GPA, still undecided on what she would like to do when she's done school. She's got some time to think about it. Then we go over to our other 2 goal scorers. Reese Catcher, who's been absolutely fantastic this weekend. Graduates in 2028. She stands 5'4", plays either central midfield roles as well. She wants to study athletic therapy. And then the girl who's opened the scoring here in this match, just getting a touch to the ball there, Layla Davidson from FC Regina. She graduates in 2029. So quite a ways down the line. Stands 5'3", plays striker or cam, and wants to be a dentist. So you're up to date now. Lillian Jensen going back to her keeper. Here's Mackenzie Rio, who looked to have got a hand to that ball that went into the goal. But that's it, friends. That's your first half of action here in our final game of the day for the ladies. 2-1 your score going into the break. Team 1 leading Team 3. We'll be back in just a few short minutes with your second half of action in this third game of the day. It's the FTF Canada Women's Combine. Here's Biella. Do apologize. It turns out I had the mic turned off here for a moment as Poot sprawls to her left. So Poot, I gave a shout out to a second ago for being involved in the play. Paz playing the ball forward. Her and Poot both from 1v1 football dreams. Both with 4.0 GPAs. Here's Iman Ahmed. She's been quite good here since moving into that left back spot for Team 1. Paz turning, laying a pass off, and what a rocket of a shot there. Breaking the deadlock. 3-2 your score.
Julian, who was it? You don't know?
Big save there from Poot. So it was Brooke Hollinger with the goal. Hollinger made the trip down from Regina, where she plays for FCR Regina. 2027 grad, plays either midfield position in the middle, wants to study kinesiology. Continuing to have a good showing here this week. Here's Paz with a full head of steam charging up. Plays a ball into the middle. Fantastic pass there from Paz, and the shot put just wide of the goal. Again, it was Hollinger. This is Cox. She's going to leave it for Poot. Play whistle down for the push against Hollinger. Jensen encouraging her teammates to move forward. Jensen's been a stalwart in the back, the Winnipeg Phoenix FC center back. Undecided on what she'd like to do with her post-secondary education. She's got some time as she graduates in 2028, but she's got a 4.0 GPA right now. Ball in for Olivia Casey. She brings it down. Ball swung into the box. Knotted straight down by Teru. Rio played it forward. Paz with the pass out wide for Ella Young. Unable to find any magic. Ball into the middle and a unfortunate own goal there. As the ball beats Poot, and you can see the disappointment from Eric Knudsen. As that ball just went off the side of her foot and into the goal. Beating Poot. Three your score here, friends. Searching pass there from Knudsen. Cox playing it forwards. Zabrowski playing it forward. Paz working hard to try and win the ball back. Hollinger with a shot in towards goal, and Basalo will saunter up towards the top of the box before she smacks one up towards half. Paz laying it off into the corner, and another ball in towards Basalo. Again, calming things down. Olivia Casey bringing the ball down. Hollinger on her. Casey gets it out wide. And that's your last play of the game as Mia Rusin received the ball, but nothing to be done. 3-3 your final here in your third and final game of the day for the ladies. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with your first game of the day for the fellas. It's Team 3 taking on Team 1. My name's Pierce Lang. This is your FTF Canada Winter Combine Series.